Okay, so now you can see there that it says found Goldie's lost spectacles. And, that can be one of the more frustrating quests that there is because I just went through a whole lot of you can't take that and, of course, weeds. One time I actually wished that I had the ability to just grab her and throw her in and say, find it your damn self. All right, so Ballo over here. There'll
Okay,
be
take a
a little
moment of
bit
your
of an
time.
edit on. Well, no, actually, this one's rather quick because basically it's no more than 12 fish. Well, 11 fish because if you get to 12, you failed because that means you got five of the other ones. But it doesn't take that long, so I don't know. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to be quiet and I'll either edit or not. Now, this I think is in fact a first, and that's why I didn't edit at all. I don't think I have ever gone seven straight cast, all big
Good
fish,
day.
complete the quest, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. So, I hope you didn't hear my dryer going off. So, this one, the fishing hole.
Stay.
It's catch
Absolutely.
as many fish as you can in 10 minutes. Every single one, you can gather enough to barter and get the Farmer's Fair tokens. So, we're going to start this. Yes, there will be an edit. All right. We are back. And you see, this one, you don't even turn it in. You just go to him, and then you go to this guy
Stay and have
to
some
get the
tea.
last of the actual fishing quests. This is one that is either over quickly, takes a little bit of time, or takes forever. I've looked it up on the internet. I've never seen a completion on this thing. But as soon as you catch bad fish, you're done. I've been, I think, into the fourth or fifth level of fish because it starts off with easy fish, goes to simple fish, and works its way up. Um, so I don't know what the completion is, and that's in. I've been doing it 14 years. Probably been doing festivals for about 10 years. So you wind up getting a lot of stuff to barter for. Let's see if I make it through the first cast. All right. Oh, the bad fish first off. Now, a note on the fish: you can save them just like the apples, and they go in the premium wallet. So what that means is you can save them for next year too. Because I've, some of the fish we're about to barter away, I caught last year. So, like I said, that's the end of the fishing quest. That's a very frustrating quest. I don't do hers anymore because I don't think it's worth it. There's two different barter vendors
Hello
you want to go
there.
to. You see, these were your big fish from the first one. Two of them trade in to get three Farmer's Fair tokens. And here, let's just take a quick look at the old wallet. Right now, I've got 50 going into these trades here. So let's move that out of the way a little bit. Just bear with me. Barter, barter, barter. Scroll down. See, we didn't catch any of the puny fish, so that's all you get with him. This one, there are several different fish. What you
A
want to really
lovely
hope you
day,
get,
isn't
are
it?
able, and you can get some uh, decorations too if you want those. That last day's wall, I've got that in one of my houses. It's pretty good. You see all these fish. The starry flounder pays the best. One of those gives you 6 tokens. You can see we get a bunch there, a couple there, one there. Did not get the starry flounder. That's this one here. But see, one of them pays 6. One time I caught 3. But see, now that all of that gave me 30 tokens for the amount of time. So we're done with all that. That's to the fishing hole, doesn't pay in tokens, pays in other things.
Good
But I
day.
do think
Might
if
I
you're
have a
running
word with
these
you?
quests for the first time, you've got to do something with her that sends you to 3 different spots across Middle Earth to catch a certain number of some fish before you can get to these other fishing quests. So we'll zoom out and get a better view. One thing I don't know because it's not stated for sure, but if you know anything about the lore, you know that Frodo's parents died after their boat capsized. And I don't know if I read it and forgot or whatever. If that occurred either in the Brandywine, Brandywine, however you want to call it, river, or if it was in the pond we were just at. Now, this is just a very simple rotation to do this one. But back to that for a little bit. If anyone's got an answer, leave it in the comments if you watch the video. If you're not watching the video, then you don't know about any of what I'm saying. Do I have to get on horses? No. Do I want to show off my mounts? Yes. What's the point of getting all of these mounts? I do have it because I got the side buttons on my mouse. So I do have it where one of those is for select next item. It helps out a lot when you're doing those item fetching quests. And also, then the other one is jump. That way I can have the keyboard sitting in the way that I want to do it.
How do you do?
So now we're finished with this zone. And we're going to go on ahead and ride on up to the party tree for the finality of all this. Let's see how long this adds. It's either going to be 2 or 3 videos. All right, so we're going to finish that frozen sweet cream, and then we'll get the rest of them.
Stay and have some tea.
Because ultimately we should wind up maybe with 160
Might I speak with you a moment?
tokens at the end of this, because we're also going to go over here and talk to the trader
With you?
and trade in tokens from the previous festival. Which, every festival, you're going to wind up doing more than you need to do.
Can I take a moment of your time?
Just to get through one of the dailies, you'll have some excess
Could I take a moment of
tokens.
your time?
Now, all of these are easy quests. There's a pretty easy rotation to do.
Good day. Might I have a word with you?
All right, so anyway, you go talk to Becca up here.
What
Do
can I
the
do for you?
barter. And you see that. You don't trade those, but these are Midsummer's tokens. I only have 8 because I did wind up getting a bunch of stuff. But look at that. It trades into 12 Farmer's Fair tokens. So depending on how many you wind up with being left over. So mess around here a little bit. You don't have to just hang out here. There's some other heats that you will beat that you can find through here, and you can get them at the end. So I'm going to zoom in here so you can see we're actually, no, not you. We're actually going to be spitting on these people to cool them off. Yes, lovely. Lots of hygiene. Oh, it did give me credit for that other guy. Thanks a lot, other guy. Make sure you get to where it says that patrons look overheated. Make sure that bar completes, because if it don't, you ain't fixing to get credit for it. Here's one of our many crashed kites. Okay, what interrupted me? I don't understand the dynamic behind that interrupted business. So this is part of finding this guy's food that he's left all over the place. But you see, you can do all these together. They're kind of in a path or rotation between flying the kites, picking up the crash kites. You get to go by bag end up here. It's always fun. I got credit for that one. So whenever I get on the boar, I always feel the most like Dane Ironfoot. Occasionally, I believe it was Billy Connolly that was the voice. I think that's his name. I always thought he was funny. No, that was a leg breaker. Sometimes there's a cat here that will, because for some reason, hot cats, because we do have the ice delivery. They stop you from going until they get out of the way. Hot cats and hot hobbit children, but not hot in that way. No, we can't just step over a tiny wall. Oh, they're going to get extra wet. There's two of us doing this. Why would you do something like that? I declare you a doofus.